Julie in Texas, you're on the air.
Hi, Alex. Yeah, I love your show, and I just wanted to say a couple days ago, because of the urgency of the propaganda on the Iran thing, and now all of a sudden this armada going to the Persian Gulf. But a couple days ago, knowing that these people are occultists and numerologists and sun worshipers, I know a little bit about astrology. The total eclipse on July 11th, which is in both the sun and moon of Cancer, which is a water crisis, and it's supposed to.
Well, I don't believe in astrology, but I had a politician, a well-known politician, come to my office off record and tell me that this big astrological thing, this was about 3 months ago, was going to happen in July, and there'd be all these disasters and America was done. And I had this well-known person come to my office to tell me this off record, and Julie, I appreciate your call. It's all insane. Volcanoes going off, oil spills, the economy falling apart. And yes, U.S.-Israel warships in Suez may be prelude to face-off. That's the Israeli national news. Armada of U.S. and Israeli warships head for Iran. Kurt Nimmo, Infowars.com. Iran threatens to stop Western ships if subjected to cargo inspection. That's from the national news of Iran, Press TV. Yes, Israel says they may nuke them. They're preparing. They're getting ready basically for World War III. Meanwhile, we're all talking about the Gulf. Good point. Mike in Texas, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex, how's it going?
Good.
Listen, well, I was in Austin about a week ago, and I was down at the Capitol, and they had like 4 or 5 people outside to investigate BP. Half these people don't even know what they're talking about. Never mind to go out and teach.
But if LeBron James was going to leave a team, the Cavaliers, you get 4,000 idiots there, so he can come disdain them and look down on the stupid slaves.
Well, yeah. Well, here's a good point. That's a great point. But here's another call out to people, because we all know this is a big disaster. This is nothing. This isn't small.
Oh, sir, the disaster is going to be the carbon taxes, Mike.
Absolutely. Well,
the disaster is that it's a set-up, staged event, any way you slice it, to take over America, to seize another area of the economy, so we're all under government control, and so the offshore banks that run our government can rob us like we're Nigeria or Argentina. This has been done over and over again by these people. We know how they do it. Mike, I hear you. We got to get the word out. God bless you. Look, I'm out of time for the main radio broadcast, and I get so frustrated only having 2 hours. I get frustrated having 4 hours. But if you're a radio listener, I'm only going to do about 10 minutes on the other side. You'll have to go to Infowars.com. It'll be internet only to listen to the free audio streams at Infowars.com. We'll take some more calls and recap this and get into the Iran situation. And then it'll go into retransmission. Or you can also watch us right now at prisonplanet.tv if you want to catch the rest of the show. For everybody else, I'll be back next Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. with the Sunday edition, 4 to 6 p.m. Central. And back tomorrow, of course, 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern for the 4-hour Big Kahuna. We got some really big informative guests coming up this week. God bless you all. Great job to the crew. Stay with us. We'll be back in 1 minute. Look, the challenge is out there. We know BP staged this. Either they deliberately blew it up or they gave orders knowing it was going to blow up. That much is totally proven. They stand to gain. The carbon tax, insider control. They're owned by Goldman Sachs. They're big financiers of Obama. The big banks must have their carbon tax. They blocked the relief efforts. The list goes on. And a lot of people, not just me now, are coming out saying staged event. But Paul Watson and I, in one spot, codified all the evidence. And I'm going to be making a YouTube video that's going to be very simple as soon as this show's over that really boils it all down succinctly in about 5 minutes. That's going to go up on the Alex Jones channel tonight with this article and links to the phone numbers to call the governors and the legislatures and to have them call for a criminal investigation. We've got to shift this from just letting BP and the White House federalize and corporatize and control everything. We've got to shift this into the people calling for criminal investigations and put the issue of criminal activity on the plate. Because people are talking about violent revolution and liberals are calling for 100,000-man marches to the sea and all this sedition. We don't want that. The globalists would use that for control. We want to peacefully use the court system to go after these crooks. And again, I want to just say great job to you, the activist listeners. Look what we did with ClimateGate, with the MIAC report, with 9/11, with so many other big issues. We can get this out there and force it in the mainstream media if you take action. And I want to commend my entire crew and organization. We could not do what we do here without them. And I'm so glad that I've got a team here at my office that realizes just how historical the work is we're doing. And I've got people that work with me on my team who are more excited about liberty and freedom and fighting tyranny than they are about LeBron James and the World Cup. And I know all of you out there watching are the same, and we are brethren. We are together in the spirit of liberty and freedom, and God bless you. You are Earth's best and only hope. I salute you. All right. Let's take 4 calls, then I'm going back to retransmission where I broke down the incredible attacks on free speech at the first of this transmission. Lance in Texas, you're on the air.
Alex, thank you for waking me up. I pray for you every day. This thing is getting so crazy with BP. What's going to happen when we force the mainstream media to pop out the methane gas and the hydrogen sulfide that's out there? And, I mean, are they going to do a law and want evacuations and put people on cruise ships? Or what's your take, Alex?
Well, clearly all of that is a distinct possibility. They are covering up how deadly the gas is. People are getting sick. They're not letting BP workers wear respirators. If they set a nuke off, most of the experts say it will detonate a bunch of gas, make it many times worse, which will be great. Then Obama will say the answer is more taxes. I got to go. I got to go out on a yacht. I got to go play basketball. I got to go watch a baseball game. I got to go have, rock stars play for me every night at the White House. Order out of chaos. Again, he won't do anything to stop the leak. He's doing everything he can to pass these draconian straitjacket laws that outlaw normal human activity so the government can take control of our lives, Lance. This is the beginning of more and more staged crises. I've been saying Obama would stage a major false flag. They're gearing up for an attack on Iran. But who would have ever thought an oil spill false flag? But the evidence is clear. This is a false flag. Thank you, Lance.